Hi, everyone. Bing bong. Welcome to Decode podcast foundation series.
What's on your mind?
Jeff is here. Mike
Bing
is
bong.
here. Bing bong. It is 12/12/21. We're going to record like 3 episodes today. We are coming in with high energy. Quick announcement. So we put it to a vote on our Decode or on our Facebook group, which is still called Decode Dune because I don't know how to change it. But they make it difficult. Anyway, we put it to a vote, and democracy rules that we are going to do watch throughs of the foundation show every episode till the show is complete for the season, and then we're going to return to the books, right? We just want to do it as in a more succinct way instead of bouncing back and forth. So it is what it is. We put it to a vote, and people apparently like the watch throughs, and they don't want us to just spend 20 minutes per episode summarizing it. They want us to watch through it and make hot comments as the show goes by. So
Mike used a tautology.
That's right.
Lovely.
So that's what we're doing. We're here
today. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what's on the menu. Go ahead.
If you don't like it, fuck your life. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
And then, yeah, you can just skip till the end of the Foundation TV show if you don't want to watch it. But so we're starting episode.
Skip to the end of time.
Yeah. We're going to watch episode 4 starting right now. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep. Just in. Barbarians at the gate.
Yes, this episode is called Barbarians at the Gate.
That's my
skip recap. If you're watching this, skip recap.
Skip it.
Skipped. So now we're at the beginning of the. Do you want to skip intro?
Skip intro.
Yeah, we're short on time. Skip intro. I like the music, but no time.
No time.
Foundation. So if you're listening, we are at with the intro and with the last episode, it's 2:05 on mine. Sometimes it's inconsistent about showing that or not. Yeah. So Barbarians at the Gate.
Barbarians at the gate.
We got, what is that? A curtain? Is that a silk curtain?
What will Julius Caesar do? Oh, here we go.
Now, do we have it so that the audio of the show's not picking up?
What's going on?
Yeah.
The audio of the show won't.
Okay.
That's not a thing.
Okay. So fun fact, audience, I re-listen to every episode at least once before writing the show notes, and you will have noticed the show notes are maybe a little bit lacking as we.
Is that how you drive our numbers up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. But I try to remember.
He's jumping off. Shit.
Nosedive.
Holy. Oh, his shield, his personal shield.
She's
Look at this, Paul Atreides. Does your shield do this shit? It does not.
It does like math hieroglyphic things.
Yeah, of course it does. It's like the rune spell shit in the Marvel universe. Yeah. Because that's what you need in your user interface.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a tech guy, you would probably recognize there's literally no functional need for that. That's just
zero.
Okay.
Zero.
Like a shield in theory wouldn't even glow necessarily. Probably wouldn't have to do that.
We don't really need visual indicators.
Yeah.
Unless you want your that was my big Dune problem. Why would you want your enemy to know that they were getting you?
Yeah. So this is
although I wish my knee had glowed red before I let someone tweak it.
Yeah. Did you tweak your knee?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
A couple days ago. And then I've just been heel hooking like crazy. And so a lot of people want to learn.
Yeah.
So now I can't walk right.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I think it's going to be surgery for me.
Really? That bad?
Yeah. It's pinchy. It's pretty pinchy.
Yeah.
Got to get in there and clean out the spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
So what's happening in this episode? We will come to find out that this is. We might be really bad hosts. I don't remember a lot of. I mean, I don't remember the name. I'm not good with names. Jeff has remembered names that I consistently have no idea what they are. But they're on a planet somewhere where they got like a female-led sort of religious cult thing, religion, whatever you want to call it. And
religion, it's fine.
I think the high priestess just died, and AI, so they did like a religious thing. She looks like a grandma. She had like an ornament on her head. She was all wrapped in a black thing, and then they did a thing that caused like a explosion or something. And the AI lady all the way over on Tranter saw it. Lee Pace looking like a snack here. Just he's looking like which one of the Medici brothers was in Botticelli's? Like, I think that was Giulio. Was just like he's kind of doing a Gunter Pleasure Man thing.
This is how I lounge around the house.
Yeah.
When I need grapes.
Yeah.
It's the universal signal to my family that we're out of grapes.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Because if you're not feeding them to me, then my dog just entered the office. That's okay. Hopefully he doesn't make any noise.
Is that Callisto or no?
This is 2-bit.
2-bit.
This is 2-bits. 2-bits out in the Gen Pop area. Callisto's in the bedroom, and then they swap back and forth unless we're monitoring them. No unsupervised. Okay, so she just tried to touch the she just touched the his shield, and it kind of did it zap her, or did it just kind of pop off?
She bounced
in between.
Yeah. Feels like this could be bad for her.
Yeah. Okay. Doing it. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Dude,
when the slow finger penetrates the shield.
When we were first watching this episode, I just was like, wow, they're just and it happens throughout other episodes late. I can't think of any other direct Dune ripoffs from the previous episodes, but there are more and more of them as this show goes on. That like I'm on my couch doing the Leonardo DiCaprio Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the meme, the point with the beer in your hand.
Oh yeah.
I'm on my couch with my wife going like, they did a Dune. They're stealing Dune. Like this show is just not the books, and just like let's just do a thing.
Yeah, it feels like they're like, here's a bunch of books. Let's just make a thing.
A casserole of
yeah.
Thanksgiving leftover casserole of stuff from other.
My mom used to make this tuna casserole, which my stomach flops when I say the word tuna casserole. It was so not delicious.
Yeah, you couldn't get me to eat tuna, especially canned. Is that canned?
Well, yeah, I was young. I didn't know what we were doing.
I'll tell you a story. One time, was canned spinach or whatever. I remember my parents forced me to eat it, and I remember like trying to mix it with Kool-Aid to make it taste better. Like canned spinach and Kool-Aid. I remember puking it up on my plate.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got this sycophant.
Yeah.
Giving a report here.
Yeah.
Kaliman Ifa.
It looks like he has
twitchy face. Do you see that? He looks all mad.
Yeah. It looks like he has he has the collar of a wool sweater, but he's not wearing a wool sweater. He just has the collar as a separate attachment, or as a separate. Look at this guy. Where's the wool sweater under there? It looks like he just has the collar as its own little kind of scarf thing. That's an interesting costume.
I'm gonna say this. The costume designer took some acid.
Yeah.
Went nuts. They were unable to control him or her.
Yeah. I like it. I mean.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely like an amalgam of different cultural references, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Then there's also some weird experiments, which I don't.
Yeah, I believe going from recollection, the Foundation book does not.
Wrong hand.
I did not see that the first time we watched this, but this becomes a big plot point in future episodes.
This clone is
Brother
busted.
Morning or Brother Dawn.
He's a broken clone.
Doing
Doing the wrong things. That which cannot be individuated. So the whole thing is that because they're kind of artificial reproductions of the original,
Yeah,
this religion considers them to have no soul.
that is correct.
Yeah. Yeah. But he could put on some Barry White and fix that in no time. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying if these ladies out in the other part of the galaxy make too much noise, they could lose their power.
It could. Yeah. And this is also the religious or cultural turmoil that Harry Seldon foresaw.
Right.
So
With their
that's a thing.
drinking wine out of their glasses that have bases that are about the size of a quarter. Whereas so we're back up Terminus.
Warden of Terminus.
And the Anacreons have showed up.
Uh-oh. Module.
Oh, Brajakusa. Oh, James.
They're speaking Klingon. I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oi.
That was an ouchie. That's what we call a Hertz donut.
Yep.
Hertz donut.
I've never been hit in the face with an object. I've only ever been hit in the face with a fist, knee, or elbow. And I don't know what my recovery would be. It's a common thing in TV shows that people just get hit in the face with things, and it's smarts, but they're kind of still with it.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Just not sure. I don't know.
It's
like,
wrong.
would a wooden bow, is that harder than an elbow? Obviously, it would depend on the velocity. I mean,
our faces are poorly designed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is not very much skin covering stuff, and things hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, there's like a face factor, I would say. Like, yeah, getting punched okay with gloves or with fists because little soft, like on the soft stuff. But certain spots hurt like fuck. You get tagged on the bridge of the nose, it hurts. I've been punched like flush in the mouth. Didn't bother me.
Yeah.
But you touch my button on my nose.
Yeah.
You feel that for days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So getting hit with like a candelabra, I'd just be on the ground crying.
Yeah.
Getting pistol whipped, fuck, that's it. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want that to happen to me.
So speaking of the costumes, here's where we know that Anacreon in the book, their whole thing is they have lost nuclear power by
and they got
50
nuked.
Years, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And they got nuked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, they got nuked in the book?
They got like bombed the fuck out of them in the story here. So these guys are all radiation scarred because they're survivors.
In the show or in the book?
In the show.
Oh, in the show. Yeah. What I'm kind of sitting here.
Yeah, this is going to be painful as we progress in the show, in the book, and
What I'm kind of going with here is, I mean, they're wearing like Ren Fair armor, like leather.
Because she's the huntress.
Looking.
She's the grand huntress of Anacreon.
Yeah, but I think all of them are.
What's that?
They're all wearing that Ren Fair armor.
Yeah, no, they are, but they're like their highest. Oh, I've probably spoiler. She's in charge. Their whole jam. Their whole jam is.
So you're saying they probably have more regular troops that are more armored in the style of the day, and they're like an elite squad that doesn't need that?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying thematically, the armor has been set up so we know who they are.
Yeah.
It's to give them a particular look. It's not
Okay.
really about functionality.
Right. I'll just say that there's a scene later where
Yes.
the Anacreons and the Thespies or whatever, they're facing off each other, and I'm like, huh, this is sci-fi. It's pretty low tech, which again, I guess is. So there's a thing. Seems like we're kind of bypassing really important plot points here because maybe we're just not really feeling them. But
no, the Anacreons are here.
Yeah,
we're cut off a little bit. I'm not sure if the beacon to the Empire works. There's some political intrigue here.
Yeah.
We don't really know who these Anacreons are or why they're actually there. But things are going to go bad. And so right now they're having an argument over whether they deal with this themselves or how they're going to deal with it themselves and whether they try to get help.
Well, and also what I mean is Salvor Hardin sees things. We know that we have known that the Vault does a thing where it makes people sleepy when they get close to it. It did that for her, but she saw something. I don't know.
Yeah. If I had her power, by the way, I wouldn't be the warden of anything. I would have set up I'll find your lost keys for $5.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I don't have superpowers. I wouldn't know how to market them or use them correctly. If I had like super strength, I would go around opening jars at people's houses for a buck. Like I would not realize. I would not try these other things. I would put it to practical use right away.
Here's something you don't see in her being a warden. I don't see her really delegating much. I see her basically doing contributor level stuff, kind of running around a lot. Doesn't seem like she has much of a organizational apparatus under her.
No, nothing to lead. No one's going to pay attention to her.
Yeah.
Except her boyfriend and her parents.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yep.
He's doing a little
that's when you get the title you wanted, but none of the actual authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I work at a 8-person startup and I have a VP title.
I've been there.
Yep. Yeah, it's hard, right? Uh-oh, a dozen Anacreons outside the fence. Okay, these are the squares that follow her around. These are the nerds. Then why'd you give them guns, dummy? Here's a gun. Don't use it under any circumstances. Chekhov is like, I know what's going to happen. That shit's going off. I brought an Australian. My manservant. That's how my wife introduces me. This is where Salva's going to use her mind powers to find her lost keys.
Yeah. This language sounds exactly like Either it was Valerian or the Dothraki in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. A little bit of both.
The Thespin sounds very. The Thespin language sounds quite a bit like a Slavic language. Like they got kind of the sense of that. Thank you, my love.
She's going to be famous now.
uh,
Linda, the giver of cables.
What is this coin thing? Is this like a Anton Chigurh, No Country for Old Men thing going on?
Yes, exactly. She's going to shoot her in the head with one of those cowpuncher things.
Yeah.
No, she is demonstrating that she has psycho powers.
Huh.
She can predict the coin toss.
Yeah.
So she's showing off right now her superpower.
Yeah.
I think
Bear with me.
That's okay. The usage here is to convince Farah that she shouldn't lie because she can see. Nano glass.
I'm back.
It's okay. You are back. Neutron bombs. We got the neutron bomb. I don't know. I don't want to get DMCA'd, but it's a great song. People forget that Reagan had us all completely freaked out of the fact that we might all die. He's going to escalate us into some kind of crazy war.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. He tried for Space Force too. I like it. Oh. Farah's blowing snot bubbles. Oh. Touch the button. Now she's speaking in tongues. We watched Tammy Faye last night. The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Oh my God.
What is that?
Good. It's a movie about Tammy Faye and Jim and Tammy Faye Baker.
Oh, really?
Oh boy, was it good.
Movie or documentary?
Movie. Very good. Oh. There's a fine line, Mike, between psychic and psycho.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Larkin.
Mm-hmm. She's figured it out. She's not just some junker. Junker reminds me of the smokers in Waterworld.
Oh, yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, now they have junkers and sinkers. Sinkers live in the sink.
That's right.
Rift. Yeah. Boy, somebody loved Waterworld.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. 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 Oh, some blame going on. Brother Dusk did it.
Yeah.
Brother. Yep, he's definitely blaming him. Oh, there it is. Oh. Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Just a younger grape.
So
See,
slowly
that's
find.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I will quote the great Crime in Stereo when I say, so slowly find it strange. Young men of principle have a way of accumulating their debts with age.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely laying a you fucked up old man. I would enjoy putting you in the old man zapper. Did he fix his hair?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, it's even worse.
Yeah, he got a haircut over the past 30 years.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. This is how we know he's older. Is he
Yeah.
cut off that horrible
Yeah.
that poodle
Yeah.
that was glued to his
Yeah, they
noggin?
removed the weird like the dehydrated tea colored poodle to now just have a gray short, you know.
Got it. So he thinks that because she's an outlier in all of this,
Yeah.
that she is a threat to Selden's plans. And so
Yeah.
he's minimizing and trying to push her out of decision making here. Oh, Lewis.
Pyrene.
Lewis. He's got a Grand Moff Tarkin kind of vibe
That
going
Star
on
Wars.
here. Yeah, he's just not actually strong.
Yeah.
He's more like the first guy that gets force choked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's who he is. This guy would not last 2 seconds in the Star Wars universe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He'd be dancing around to jizz music, and then Jabba swallow him whole, or Luke could shoot him.
Uh-oh.
Bing bong.
Bing bong, we could find a chink in your armor, as they say.
Mm-hmm. So I also noticed that they all seem to be Indian.
Yes. Yes, it is. Understand that Anacreon, I think, is apparently they decided Indian, Pakistani, something generally Indian subcontinent. Desi, I think.
Okay, so there's a very small remote chance that this might resolve itself into a Bollywood dance-off.
Could happen.
Okay, is that?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
No, I don't think so.
No, that would be the best if they all got to that gate and then they fucking started.
Yeah.
I can't really do it, but I wish I could. That's what we should do next year. As brown belts, as a group of brown belts, we should all learn to do one Bollywood dance. What is that plant doing?
Just, yep.
Well.
Okay, I've done something with the, there we go.
Okay, so he's like checking to see if what she thinks about his attempted suicide.
Mm-hmm. I need to do something with the way my screen is showing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Brooke. Oh, hey, he likes her butt. Have you noticed that? Or the cameraman does.
yeah.
There's a lot of her bending over to do things.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna do more gardening. I'm gonna do more observation of gardening at the Hackard household. Honey, remove this bed.
All right. He's like, he gave her the I didn't ask, and then turns around and immediately is like, okay, but now that I've let you know I'm in charge, what is it?
Yeah, that's my first move in relationship building. You go hard, you go neg hard. I read that in a How to Pick Up the Ladies book. Oh, so now he's making this other lady.
Yeah.
See if it kills you. It won't kill you, but it will fuck your hair up like it did hers.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll make you. I mean, maybe.
Barrel goes forward. That's what we need in times of like extreme crisis, is just some lighthearted gun comedy. That's what they teach you in the military. When the shit hits the fan, start being a smartass. That'll save everybody's life. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check with Jocko on that.
I like it.
Yeah. Can you imagine Jocko like cracking jokes on the fucking SEAL mic when they're about to, God knows what he did?
No. Can you?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I can't. I mean, I can't imagine it. It makes me laugh. I don't think it's real though. It's probably real though. I imagine him as like Charlie Sheen in that movie when he was a SEAL.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Navy SEALs.
Navy SEALs. Yeah.
I completely. So later on in the show, we're going to realize I don't want to spoil it too much. Are we doing spoilers? Are we doing
series, we don't care.
Spoilers? Okay.
Yeah, we don't care about our listeners.
Salver Hardin.
We love you, listeners.
We love you, but like, why?
But we don't care if we ruin this for you.
Yeah. Salver Hardin. Okay, I'm going to be honest. The end of this season, the way it ends.
That far? Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Shine out to it.
Sure, why not? Let's ruin it.
I don't know.
There's a whole category on Pornhub for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ruin it.
Yeah, Salver Hardin is the child biologically of Gail Dornick and Raish. You find out, but she was incubated is the term in the mom they keep showing. I think it's alluded to by now that she's not their biological child. She was sort of adopted. No idea as to what was wrong with the womb of
Oh, this is a good one. This is the imperial statisticians.
Yeah.
Empire. Anyway,
so Salver Hardin
doesn't know math.
She sees images. Yeah, she sees images of her parents as kids. This whole thing of her seeing them was so poorly done. It didn't, for me, it didn't really come together till the last episode where it was like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Anyway, this guy looks like the guy who played Harkonnen in the sci-fi or sci whatever the fuck Dune miniseries.
Yes. What's the nerd TV show
What do you mean?
where it's the nerds, that Sheldon and somebody?
Talk about like not freaks and geeks. You seem
No, you know what I'm talking about, right? Sheldon, the nerd guy who's like on the spectrum,
I
and
feel like you're either talking about the HBO show Startup or whatever, or
no, it's like you probably have never watched it, but it's like a popular. I've never watched it either.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. These imperial statisticians. This is the entire cast of Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. I never watched that show.
It's just stupid. They're like, so all of what's his fuck's math people were all awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Imperium's math people are just like hunched over, scared pants nerds.
Right. Well, I mean,
he's socking them too. He's socking up nerds.
Who are better accountants, IRS or the people hired by PricewaterhouseCoopers to be consultants?
Yes. The square root of fuck all is.
Okay, so his outfit looks stupid.
This is how you get a nerd to do things. Oh, he killed him with his.
Oh,
Paul Muad'Dib.
What?
Muad'Dib's,
I don't remember.
Muad'Dib's name is a killing word.
I don't remember this at all from my first watch through.
Yeah.
Maybe because it just isn't very good.
You know, when I get real mad, I imagine that my yelling will kill people.
Yeah.
Usually has the opposite effect. They want to kill me.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I just feel like that's my commentary on this particular episode.
Yeah, this show, like there's an episode, a couple episodes from now. That was probably not the best way of explaining it. When Brother Day does the like religious right thing, I thought that was an excellent episode. But like this show is spotty as hell.
Yeah.
It's just like
we need to get to the next one when they go to the place, right? They go to the.
I think they do go to it in this episode. No.
Do they? No.
Oh, maybe she does at the very end. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. But you know, I want when they go to the place where to convince the our completion of each other's sentences, very helpful.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how good it is as a podcast experience. Oh, I know exactly what you're thinking, Mike. Oh, you too, Jeff. Good thought. I'll just leave it for folks to say in the group whether they're syncing, mind melding with us or not.
Yeah. So I think what you were referring to is in the next episode they go to the planet where the women say you guys don't have souls.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, what's going on? Gail. She's in some kind of it's sci-fi looking now. What happened?
Here's a question.
Are you at subtitle? Are you at the end credits now?
No.
Where are you?
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm at 39 minutes.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. Hang on.
That
39. Yeah. He's flying away in his ship, right?
No, he's talking to Brother Dusk about
in the ship. What? Tell me the exact time, because I must.
39:20.
Okay. So now he's looking at that globe. They're looking at the globe together.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Now they're flying in the ship.
Okay.
But did you hit the button? Did you like hit the button and it fast forwarded? Yeah. That happened to me not too long ago.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. Listeners, this can really throw things into the wild. We don't know now. We're seconds apart or minutes. What the fuck? All right, he's sending a dude to investigate. Is that where you're at?
I just heard the word investigate.
Perfect.
Brother Don. He's got
Brother Don's doing some shit.
No, Brother Dusk, rather. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Here we go again.
There we go. I guess the design of these things.
Oh, he's spying on her.
Dissolve.
He made a drone to spy on her.
Yeah.
And he's eating a raw salad of, oh boy.
Here's a question I have.
Yes.
Do you think the brothers are this frequently in conflict, or is it this is one of those things where it's signaling to the audience that we are in extraordinary times of change?
Say that again.
Do the brothers, Dawn, Day, Dusk, do they
Yes.
not get along the way they're not getting along right now? Or is this is that usual, or is this an indication that we are living in extraordinary times?
I think that's an indicator. I think they're normal. I think we're meant to think that they're normally unified.
Like 360 years, they've been pretty
in lockstep.
Yeah. And now it's all fallen apart a little bit.
Yeah.
As this episode started to indicate, and then future episodes.
Yes,
indicate.
Exactly right.
All right. Yep.
Oh. Grand Huntress.
Imagine being like handcuffed and then insisting they use your proper title.
Yeah. That's called balls. Oh. She mad.
Big strong lines.
Yeah.
If this show were better, or if enough people watched it, they would that would be a I drink and know things, or some people just want to set the world on fire circa the Dark Knight. But
yeah,
fortunately the show
it's the pacing that is bad. Like it
doesn't have it.
Yeah. I mean, some of the decisions to deviate from the books, I understand and like, but the pacing is just fucking awful. Like they're drawing it out. It feels sometimes like torture. Like this whole thing of like, what's going on? Standing there watching them set up their equipment and being like confused about what's happening is just stupid. Oh,
I just wonder, where am I when I'm watching this show the first time?
I like to think that I help bring focus. Oh, both our wives made their debuts in the podcast this week.
Oh, there we go.
That was Kate.
Yeah.
In case you want to know.
There we go.
She didn't pause long enough.
I like those guys' spider helmets.
Yeah. Right. Anacreon's spider helmet.
I was thinking, what's the?
They must not have shotguns where
Yeah.
where those guys fight. Just need to keep. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a kendo mask, but less helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just saw what's your face in the goo. In the goo. All right. So that was the end of that episode. Real quick. My thing is automatically moving to the X, but we're giving you one episode of Decode podcast for one episode of Foundation. So that was it for episode 4.
Barbarians at the gate.
Foundation. Barbarians at the gate.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. This just in.
So we are.
They're mad about something.
Yeah, I thought we were. So I do have a hard out at 1 p.m., which means we should have plenty of time to get 3 episodes in. Jeff, any closing comments on this episode?
It was only your lively banter and the Big Bong that kept me from literally falling asleep during that episode. There's big plot movement there, and also the pacing just fucking sucks. And some of the tensions that they've set up are not really driving to some kind of they look like they're mysteries that you want to get invested in, but then they just sort of casually drop the shit. And so you're like, well, that is kind of a letdown. Like there's no sense of aha. There's no sense of oh fuck. It's just like this that thread of very boring dystopia. That's what this is. This is a very boring dystopia right now. So I'm hoping that things pick up in the next.
Yeah.
To be honest, I prefer the 3 brothers just running around on their murder spree because at least it creates some kind of tension and excitement. Watching Salvador run around the fence.
Yeah.
Not that exciting.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I came into this episode, we said, with a head of steam, and this episode kind of sapped a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's like getting punched in the solar plexus. You're like, oh.
Yeah. Like if we weren't doing the watch through, which again, our great audience did vote on. That's cool.
Yeah.
If we weren't doing this, I think we could have just talked about this episode across 5 to 10 minutes and then moved on, and it would have been fast and loose. But this is the thing with watching TV shows, but this is the thing with watching stuff versus going with the books is, you can read at your own pace. You can talk about it as much or as little as you feel is needed. But when you're watching something, they kind of control you, right? Unless you turn it off. So anyway,
it's a conspiracy theory.
Man, big media trying to control my time. All right, so that's it for episode 4 of Foundation on Apple TV, and that concludes this episode of Decode Foundation, Decode Podcast Foundation series. Okay, find us on Instagram at Decode Podcast. Find us our group on Facebook, which is bigger than Instagram. It's called Decode Dune because I can't change the name. But we got a lot of people. It seems like there's a big healthy crossover. You can hit us up on social.
When are we going to finish the Dune books, Mike?
When this fucking show is over.
All right.
Yeah, so that's what's happening. All right, thank you. Bye. See you next week. Bye. All right.
Like and subscribe wherever you listen to this podcast. And to hear more readings, become a Patreon supporter at Patreon/Decode Podcast.